Imagine you're driving a car in New York. Everything feels normal. Now imagine landing in London the next day. Suddenly, cars are driving on the opposite side of the road. The steering wheel is on the other side. Traffic comes from a different direction, and even crossing the street feels confusing. So here's the question. Why do Americans drive on the right while the British drive on the left? Did one country get it wrong? Or is there a fascinating story hidden behind this difference? The answer takes us back thousands of years to horses, swords, kings, revolutions, and one of history's most powerful leaders. Let's find out. Long before cars existed, people traveled on horseback. Most people were right-handed. When riding a horse, it was safer to stay on the left side of the road. This allowed riders to keep their right hand free to greet strangers or defend themselves if necessary. Knights carrying swords also preferred riding on the left so they could easily draw their weapon with their right hand. For centuries, traveling on the left became common in many parts of Europe. In fact, historians believe even the ancient Romans often followed this practice on busy roads. Without realizing it, people were creating one of the earliest traffic rules in history. As traffic increased, Britain decided to make left-side travel an official rule. In 1773, the British government introduced laws encouraging people to keep left. Later, these rules became even stricter. As the British Empire expanded across the world, many of its colonies, including India, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, and others, also adopted left-side driving. Even today, more than 70 countries and territories still drive on the left because of Britain's historical influence. The story is very different in America. During the 1700s, farmers often transported heavy goods using large wagons pulled by several horses. These wagons usually didn't have a driver's seat. Instead, the driver sat on the left rear horse while holding a whip in the right hand. From that position, driving on the right side of the road made it much easier to judge the distance from oncoming traffic. As more people followed this method, right-side driving gradually became the standard across America. When automobiles arrived, the tradition continued. Another important reason involves one man: Napoleon Bonaparte. After the French Revolution, France officially adopted right-side travel. As Napoleon conquered much of Europe, many countries under his control switched to driving on the right. Countries such as Germany, Italy, Belgium, the Netherlands, Spain, and Poland eventually followed this system. Britain, however, never came under Napoleon's control. It continued driving on the left, and so did many parts of the British Empire. Today, around 65% of the world's population drives on the right side of the road. Only about 35% drives on the left. Countries that drive on the left include the United Kingdom, India, Australia, Japan, New Zealand, South Africa, Singapore, and several others. Countries that drive on the right include the United States, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, China, Brazil, and most of the world. Interestingly, car manufacturers build different versions of the same vehicle depending on the country. Here are a few surprising facts. Sweden used to drive on the left, but on September 3, 1967, the entire country switched to driving on the right in a single day. The event was so carefully planned that millions of drivers changed sides at exactly the same time. Another fascinating fact is that Japan drives on the left even though it was never part of the British Empire. So who is right? The truth is, neither side is better. America drives on the right because of wagons, farming, and later European influence. Britain drives on the left because of traditions that began with horses, swords, and centuries of history. A simple decision made hundreds of years ago still affects billions of drivers every single day. Now here's a question for you. If you had the chance to redesign the world's roads today, would you choose left-side driving or right-side driving? Tell us your answer in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Curiosity Files for more incredible stories that explain the world around us.